What's good, parents? This is Fred Johnson the fourth, Mr. I'm gonna graduate your favorite college success coach. And here's another tip for you. Is GPA really that important? Well, it kind of is and it's kind of not. It kind of depends, right? So first, if your child is trying to get into some kind of pre-professional program or trying to go to graduate school, they need to take a look at what GPA is required to get into the school of choice. 9 times out of 10, if they're going to med school or law school and they want to get into a really good one, they're going to need a 3.5, 3.8, 3.9 GPA. It depends on how competitive it is, but if they're going to one of those schools after undergrad, they're going to need a good GPA. If they're not focused or don't know yet if they want to go, still, they should be putting in every effort to make the right grades, but there are also alternatives that they can take or other options in case they don't have the GPA to get into their school of choice. There's always a ton of options. And one more thing I got to tell you, parents, y'all got to be at this Grind to Grad conference. I know that you care about the success of your child. I know that you care about the success of your student. You got to be at this conference. It's free. It's virtual, so there's no excuse. It's Saturday, February 4th in a few weeks. DM or comment the word link today so you can get that free ticket. I'll see you there. What's good, college students? This is Fred Johnson the fourth, Mr. I'm gonna graduate your favorite college success coach. And here's another installment of 35 to 3.5. If you're trying to get that 3.5 GPA this semester, I'm giving you 35 days of fire content, fire tips that's gonna help you. Next tip is you gotta go and introduce yourself to your professors. This is gonna have a few benefits. One is gonna set you apart from the crowd. I guarantee you most students are not gonna do this within the first couple of weeks of class. The second benefit to this is when you need a little bit more grace, they're gonna remember you. Now, of course, you gotta keep this conversation going, keep this relationship going, but when you take that time to introduce yourself, it's going to set you apart. The other thing is you can find out in that first convo, where do most students struggle in this class? And you can help to avoid those same pitfalls. One other thing I got to tell you about, make sure that y'all register for the Grind to Grad conference. It's Saturday, February 4th, 4 p.m. Central Time. It's free. It's on Zoom, so you have no excuse not to be there. If you're a student that's trying to level up this semester, and I know you are, you're going to be at this conference. So just DM or comment the word link so I can send you your free ticket. What's good, college students? This is Fred Johnson the fourth, Mr. I'm gonna graduate your favorite college success coach, and here's another life tip for you. Seek out stretch opportunities. What's a stretch opportunity? A stretch opportunity is something that's gonna put you in an element that's gonna force you to grow. That's going to force you to make and improve on an area of weakness. How do you find these out? Honestly, well, one, you got to know what your areas of growth are. Two, you got to look at opportunities in your school, in your community that are going to force you. So if you're somebody that doesn't like public speaking or presenting, talk to your academic advisor, talk to a professor, talk to a mentor, and think about ways that you can practice and implement public speaking and presenting. It's going to force you to get better. It's going to feel uncomfortable, and that's okay. But promise me and promise yourself that you are going to engage with discomfort this year. Trust me, you're going to thank yourself later. And of course, you got to register for the Grind to Grad conference Saturday, February 4th on Zoom. It's virtual, 4 p.m. Central Time. If you want your free ticket, if you want to come to a conference that is going to impact you and help you have the best semester you've ever had, go ahead and DM or comment the word link, and I'll see you there.